Our Kwaba SI Ediban Indian News Review and Indian News, always the best news in town. In semi Brunana, say Koso Ebio, Ewo Ghana, Amai Muhammad Katro say for politics and governance, dear. Odin Indian News are nowadays. Asem. We bring you all news and Ebio Sono Yedi AC, Amai want also in Answer Brown, and Musa to Miakabi. Yentian Simbia, AC, whom baby as Susan at the bottom, and so Ebefa. Ghana had politics is about NPP, NDC, and all other political parties are a trenchia waha. And now what in some say, which now what in some say, na in some be esi. Me pese yebetie anan panefo seka kuma yene kwaku anum. Yebetie in some no about yebia near the adventure and so aba. Press all the comment. Everybody said that baby to me ununia can and so dear man before that no so no subscribe to your channel no. Name the news now some all other relevant news if a politics so our Ghana. Yentin si mi emergency na press all the adventure and so ebetudwa. Yentin mra yeba de obi ane no masaka.
Let's hear you, sir.
Yeah, so the Chief Justice, you and I and panelists here are aware of our advice, our earlier advice. When it started, what we told her, that negotiate your exit and let us live in peace. She did not listen to us. She thought that, as a lawyer, she knew the law. In fact, she said the law is the law. So she had Dami and then Vincent Asifa. Asifa was the one that went to court first. Mm-hmm. And his counsel also, Godfrey Dami, that Chief Justice had been petitioned, but the Chief Justice didn't have a copy of the petition. I couldn't believe it. That you that was sitting somewhere, someone is petitioning, you are able to determine that the person hadn't received the copy of the petition. So they went to court. Lo and behold, the petition was made available to the Chief Justice, and in fact, extra days was given to the Chief Justice, which I thought that no, there shouldn't have been any extra days. The law is the law. If the law says 7 is 7, not 10. Don't go and add. Now the case became moot. We had civil society organizations, my own brother, Governor Bonfe Census, they went, that they believed in the case, that everything was unconstitutional. The president was flouting the constitution. That was a serious matter. They took to court seeking for injunction on the whole process. The injunction aspect has been dismissed and the matter is still pending before court. Then Opemu herself came out because we knew from the beginning what Asifa and then the civil society organizations together with the other gentlemen were doing. They were all doing in cahoot or in conjunction with the Chief Justice. Mm-hmm. So when they failed, the Chief Justice herself came into the fray and went to the Supreme Court that the whole process was an illegality. She has been a Chief Justice before. She knows the law. She has led the judiciary, and her colleagues look straight into her face and say, Madam, you were wrong. No law has been flouted and that we cannot injunct the process. The other Chief Justice came back and said, look, you people, you are not serious here. I will go to ECOWAS. If Ghana will not help me, I will travel beyond the shores of Ghana and go to ECOWAS. And before she did that, something that is constitutional, she want the law to protect her. That they say all these proceedings must be heard in camera. This woman decided to come and address the press, release everything, go contrary to whatever the Constitution has said. With impunity, she disrespected the people of this country. Then she went back to the High Court. Having gone to ECOWAS, went back to the High Court. Or she went to the High Court before even going to the ECOWAS. With the same issue, so the issue that she has taken to Supreme Court, that the injunction aspect has been dismissed, she rephrased and reframed it and sent it to the High Court. The Attorney General responded, and we were in the waiting as to the outcome. You listen to the judgment. It's so damning to the integrity of the Chief Justice, the competence level of the Chief Justice, if indeed she's a lawyer. The judge says on two fronts. First one is an abuse of the entire process. Said Justice Torkorno, you are abusing the court process. How can you send matters Same issues that you have brought before me to the Supreme Court, which have been dismissed, and bring it to me here, lower court. It's not fair. I'm dismissing it. Now,
especially if it is a constitutional matter.
Absolutely. Then the second one was, jurisdictional matters. It was beyond them. The whole process was under Article 146. Anything to do with it has to do with an interpretation. So goes back to the Supreme Court, which has been determined. This is our Chief Justice. But have you forgotten? She said what? Birth certificate couldn't determine whether or not you were Ghanaian. This country, I'm telling you. Birth certificate couldn't determine whether or not you were a Ghanaian.
What about marriage certificates? Can you tell me whether you are married?
Maybe. Now it's a clue. Now you can even go and challenge that marriage certificates do not prove that you are married.
Yes.
We had a Chief Justice that told us this. So what can we say? Now I don't even know where the committee has gotten to. Having bastardized the committee, having impugned the integrity of his own colleagues. As for Puaman, they doesn't even respect him at all.
No, the other ones too said they cannot be trusted.
No, he said he has impugned their integrity.
Can she return to the Supreme Court?
The woman, I don't think
she's closed the door on herself.
No, I don't think that she's interested in the being at the bench. She's more interested in the money.
And politics, perhaps, future political position?
Maybe. But if she had played the politics well, she would have been a good material in the future. She went to ECOWAS. She's demanding $10 million, which is bigger than the budget for the Ministry of Gender. We should give you money above a ministry.
Is it in lieu of ESB? Because you won't get it. If
you said for defamation. That's a
it's a reputational
damage. Yeah.
Brought on her by who?
By this whole process.
By exposing the thing to the public. Who did it?
So you see, yes, I still believe. Husband, the wife at this stage. Litigation must end. Where we have gotten to, she has to pull the brakes, come back. We know that it's your end of service benefit that you are actually fighting for. But there are ways of doing some of these things. But the direction that she's going, she's rather embarrassing herself. How is ECOWAS going to help? I have seen various news items say that the matter has been dismissed, but I checked from the ECOWAS court. I have not seen the matter actually dismissed. But I can tell you without any shred of doubt they will throw it out.
So from ECOWAS, where next? Africa? And then
she'll go to Africa first.
Then to
The Hague and then all those places.
And then after The Hague, he'll go to the planets.
No, she will not go to
the planetary.
You go to Nobu. So it is not good for Amy. We have to sit down and then discuss. The very office that she occupies, she's desecrating it.
Yes.
Which is not good. I mean, everyone, you are a potential Chief Justice. Who knows? So she cannot desecrate the office and think that all is well. Ghana has given her enough. We have tolerated her. The judiciary, now people within the judiciary are actually testifying against her. That is how dangerous the matter is. You understand? Especially when you are not standing on any solid grounds. And believe me, the petitioners, they are not a joke.
Yeah.
People think they are just a pushover. No. They are very serious-minded people. They know they are left from right. What would they gain? When you are removed, are they going to be Chief Justice? And what's the guarantee that the person that will be coming will be their favorite person? And with the person, even if the person who will be replacing you is their favorite person, will the person be there in perpetuity? So they know that, and these are people, especially Mr. Ofori, he has invested so much in this country that he cannot shoot himself in the foot in this manner. And they believe that the judiciary must be clean, and indeed has to be clean. I have some 2 judges in the High Court judges. So corrupt. And they are determining No, you see, I will get there. I'm already there. I told them that one day to come.
But there's one appeal court one too.
Look, some of the judges say, I tell you, they shouldn't be closer to justice. They are the reason why
we saw justice for sale. Some of them were being bribed with goats and yams.
No, but the items we're asking for, most of them we use for our festival. The yam, the goats. The only thing we don't use is the sex workers. Some went for sex workers as bribe.
But some went for the team.
Yes. You didn't watch the announcement. Somebody went for. They added a girl to one of the judges.
What?
Yes.
But there's judges, their rulings. Nobody must delude himself into thinking that they are special breed of people. It's common sense. When the matter is there, you don't need to go and quote and quote. The matter speaks for itself. Look, before you even go to court, I'm telling you, if two people are in court, one of them knows that I'm wrong. One of them know. Because the two of you cannot be right. So it is for the judge to just speak the truth. Speaking the truth is where their conscience are bought to skew the law. It destroy everything. But when they go and sit back, you see the way the Chief Justice is fighting back. If you go and interview about the judiciary, the way she will lambast the judiciary, but this was the judiciary that she was leading. May all the judges who have been given wrong judgments face the situation the Chief Justice is facing today and be receiving the same judgments for us to see whether they stand the test of time.
Amen.
May all good people say amen to that.
Amen. I'll do some more messages and then we call it a morning. Bless. As for Chief Justice Torkorno, let her carry her own cross. After all, the law is the law. And the law is the law. From the Silent Rock inside Binduri. Thank you, Silent Rock, for your message. Good morning, Pan-African TV. Please tell Solomon to give us his table. I've been searching all his table. I've been searching all the stations for him. Greetings to your boss, Alan Cash.
Timetable.
Yes, that's right.
By Mondays when I'm available, I'm here.
Yeah, of course. Yes. This one here says that. Good morning, Bless. I like Mr. Sulu too much. I follow.
I mean, beyond giving them this food, we must begin to call out Israel and their allies, including the United States of America and the UK. They have inflicted this pain on innocent people. Children and women. I see this, I say, are we living in a civilized world? It's not that the Palestinians are lazy, they don't want to work. It is because they are being forced into a living condition that you and I would never want to be in such a situation. And we claim that we love ourselves. We claim that we have the United Nations. We claim that we believe in human rights. These countries that I mentioned, when you go to the first thing they will tell you, fundamental human rights, fundamental human rights. They don't mean it. You don't mean it. You understand? Owners of land are now becoming strangers on their own lands.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. I mean, the same thing. And if people think that what is happening in Palestine is something that we must just overlook, it can happen to Ghana. And it's already happening to us, foreigners. The last I was watching TikTok and I saw a foreigner in this country that at the mall visibly rated that don't smoke here. The guy was smoking. The Ghanaian was telling the guy that, look, he's rated those, but the guy was challenging the Ghanaian. Because when you go to police station in this country, you go there with these colored people, and then all of a sudden the policemen, majority of them, loses their sense of belonging. They will treat you, the Ghanaian, as an animal and hero worship. It's a psychological problem. You understand? So beyond this donation, we must lead a fight. There are certain, and that is why, in spite of all the problems that I have with Ramaphosa, I believe South Africa was right.
Yeah.
They were absolutely right. Standing up for something that they believe that, look, will help this world. But then again, in Africa, how many of the African countries were able to go to the aid of South Africa? They couldn't. We are cowards. We are always thinking about the handout that they will give to you.
Yeah.
Because all these handouts, they take it from you. They have gaslighted us. They have made us to believe that we don't have anything here. Meanwhile, we are the buffer. We are the source of all the things that they have. Bad leadership. So weak. There are people that must all think of going closer to power. No, this weekend, I'm sure you have seen what is going on, flying on the internet. DSTV versus which serious country would allow what DSTV is doing? Which serious country? And the cheek of it that we are bringing our proposal. Jesus Christ, this is a fine opportunity for businessmen in this country. It is not difficult to assemble to help the Ghanaian businessmen to be able to do what DSTV is doing. It is not anything extraordinary.
Yeah.
Rocket science.
To bring TV rights to this country, it's an opportunity for Ghanaians to take over. If you don't want to give it to any businessman, the country must help GBC.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
To go and acquire the rights.
Yeah.
After all, GBC is everywhere in this country.
Yeah.
How much does it take? And be collecting these, what do you call it? Monthly subscription.
Yeah. The subscription there is crazy. Some of us subscribe, because of football.
But how can we be paying in excess of $80? And our neighbors are paying in the region of $29.
Yeah.
Liberia is paying less.
Long time.
Yeah.
When they were increasing, interesting, when I read the reasons for increasing in April, and the reason they are giving today that they cannot reduce it, I said, these people, they don't respect us all. You cited inflation, you cited forex, you cited cost of fuel, you cited the general economic condition. Now all these things have improved, and you are giving us other reasons. Hey, this country, we have been weakened. May I believe that if they were going to reduce the cost of what data, I'm telling you this, because now I don't even fancy DSTV. Got all the things that they show.